It's a lot of tape to put this list together, and he's taking a somewhat unwilling break from that tape right now to discuss this list with me. Mike Mayock on the phone. What puts Darnold over the top for you?
Well, it pains me because it's your alma mater, first of all.
Fight on.
But what it really came down to, Linz, is I felt like he's a conventional style quarterback with plus arm, plus athletic ability, and really has a tremendous ability to escape the pocket. And when he does that, his eyes are up and he's getting the ball down the field. Now, you mentioned the turnovers, and that's the big concern, not just interceptions where he makes some bad decisions and throws, but also fumbles in the pocket. So that's my biggest concern with Darnold. He's a little bit of a gunslinger, and he's sloppy with the ball in the pocket.
I know how much you like talking about quarterbacks, so I have a couple more questions on them. Allen over Rosen. Why?
I think at this point in the process where I haven't really gotten to know the kids that well, I look at Allen, and I just can't believe how much potential and upside is there. He's the exact same size as Carson Wentz. He's coached by the same head coach that Carson Wentz had at North Dakota State, so he's coming out of a pro-style system. He's got the biggest arm that I've seen in years coming out of the draft, which doesn't guarantee success. But I think he's got to be rebuilt a little bit, Lindsey, from the ground up. His footwork, I think, needs to be a lot more consistent because the big negative about him is he's a 56% completion guy in college, and that's a red flag.
What do you see when you watch tape of Lamar Jackson, and what do you still need to see from him?
Well, it's a whole different conversation, okay? And I look at it this way. I'm excited by what I see. And what I see is a guy that is as fast as Michael Vick, with as whippy an arm as Michael Vick. And Michael Vick was the number one overall player drafted that year. So I see an unbelievable athlete with arm strength. And somebody's going to commit to him, because if you commit to him, you've got to commit to a certain style of offense. So taking him puts you in a little bit of a different realm. And it's Deshaun Watson, but more than that. And here's what you're going to have to put up with. You're going to have to put up with a whole bunch of kind of inaccurate throws every game, but interspersed with that are going to be huge plays with his legs and occasionally a big throw from his arm. And he also has to work on accuracy. But, Lindsey, he's the most exciting athletic talent in the draft.
Really, the most exciting?
I think I watched him against Boston College on tape the other day. He missed 3 or 4 throws horribly, and then he went 81 for a touchdown. And then he missed another throw, and then he went 56 for a touchdown. And every time he touches the ball, if you're a defensive player, you hold your breath. Now, it's a different style of football, and you got to commit to it, but I'm fascinated by the study of Lamar Jackson.
Feels like that's kind of a theme with this year's quarterbacks. A lot of potential, very deep class, but almost everybody has something that they need to work on.